back. And I'm here because I wanted to really emphasize why the Clean Keto lifestyle works and why you are going to see change if you follow this challenge and really give it your all. So Clean Keto lifestyle is rooted in the ketogenic diet principles, which I'm going to explain the science to you in just a few minutes. But the real reason my method works is because I really go back to how your bodies work and feeding it and treating it how it was designed to be treated and fed. So we are going to eat whole, real foods, things that our bodies recognize, the things that our bodies were designed to digest and to gain all the nutrients from and to really thrive. So we are going to be eating whole, real foods, nothing processed, nothing that is not a true food that you recognize every ingredient. So that makes me very different than a lot of keto gurus out there, because there's tons of people eating artificial ingredients, chemicals, additives, processed foods, and yes, they are seeing weight loss because they are not having carbs, but they're really not improving their health. And I'm all about improving your health, healing your body from the inside out, and when you do that, the weight will melt off. It's just the way it works. I know this because I have gone through an extremely painful and scary health journey, which I'll get into a little bit later in this challenge, but it's something that I knew that if I didn't change the way I was eating and what I was eating, I was going to have major, major consequences. And when I did change it and I made this pivot to real whole foods, tons of nutrients, organic, high quality foods, my life changed incredibly for the better. So that's what I want for you. I'm going to teach you how to do this. I'm going to give you everything that you need. You have the workbook. You can start reading that already. It talks about the ingredients. It talks about what we're going to be shopping for and what we're going to be cooking over the next 7 days. And it's really going to be an amazing, amazing experience for you. So I cannot wait for you to try it. So now let's talk about the ketogenic diet and why it's so darn effective. I mean, I'm sure you know at least one person in your life who is doing the ketogenic diet and is losing weight and feeling great. And that is because it's all based on science and how your body works. So let's go through the basics. First off, there is one fact that you all should know, and that is that your body has 2 fuel sources. That's right, 2 fuel sources. One is what most people are using as fuel source, which is glucose. So glucose is something that your body creates when you ingest carbohydrates like bread, starches, grains, sugar, potatoes, things that have carbohydrates in them. When you ingest them, your body takes that carbohydrate and converts it into glucose, which is a very easily accessible energy, but not very effective or long-lasting. And this glucose is then used for your body to have fuel, but only a certain amount is used at any time, which basically is predecessant, if that's the right word, on how physically active you are. So you ingest all these carbohydrates, your body transitions them into glucose. Some of that glucose is burned immediately for fuel. The other glucose is changed into glycogen and saved in your muscles and your liver for a little bit of storage of fuel. And then the rest of that glucose that you haven't burned or stored in your liver and muscles, guess where it goes? It goes to your fat cells. That's right, it is turned into triglycerides, fatty acids, and stored in your fat cells. And guess what? Your body forgets about it. And then you go to your next meal, you eat more carbs, your body converts it to glucose, you burn some of that, you store some in your liver and your muscles, and then the rest goes back into your fat cells. And they keep piling up. Fat cells, fat cells, fat cells. And that is why, everyone, people gain weight. It is just science. That is why you gain weight. If you are not burning enough glucose at any point in time and your stores in your liver and your muscles are full, all of that excess glucose, all of those carbs that you ingested are going straight into your fat cells. So that's where the second fuel source comes in, and that is ketones. Ketones are these amazing energy pods that your body can use and your brain can use as fuel. And guess where ketones come from? They come from your stored fats. So hang with me for 1 second and think about this. You can either be eating carbohydrates, turning it into glucose, which then the excess is stored as fat, or you can figure out a way to have your body start burning ketones as fuel, which means you're going into your stored fat and burning it for fuel. So which one would you like to choose? Most people I know, including myself, my husband, my clients, my friends, my family, want ketones. And I think you're probably the same way. So let's talk about ketones and how you start burning ketones for fuel. The key is eating the right macronutrient ratio. So that means you want to limit your carbohydrate intake to a very, very small amount. Around 5% of your daily intake should be from carbs. And these carbs should be unrefined carbs from vegetables and berries, and not bread, grains, cake, brownies. Then you're going to do about 15 to 20% of your diet from protein. And I'm talking healthy proteins, quality proteins. We'll get into that later. And then the rest, guess what? The rest, that's 75 to 80%, is coming from healthy, glorious fats. Yes, you heard me right. We are going to be eating 75% of our diet with fats. And I'm talking healthy fats, so that's coconut oil, olive oil, grass-fed butter, ghee, and some other amazing different fats that I'm going to introduce you to. And that is going to be why you see so much success in the ketogenic diet, because you are staying satiated and feeling amazing, getting all these nutrients from healthy fats that your body needs. Your body needs fats. Contrary to popular demand and what the media will tell you and everyone else, fat is the most important macronutrient that you need to be having every day. So we're going to do a lot of fats, healthy fats. We're going to do a couple portions of protein a day. We're not going to overdo it on protein. And then the rest is going to be glorious, nutrient-dense vegetables. So when you eat in that kind of macronutrient ratio, your body doesn't have enough carbohydrates to turn into glucose, so it has to start searching for a new fuel source. And guess what that fuel source is? Ketones. So you're gonna starve your body from carbohydrates, you're going to make it look for another fuel source, and that's gonna be the ketones, and you're gonna take those ketones and you're going to take the stored fat, your liver's gonna convert them to ketones, and it's gonna power your brain and your body. And not only are ketones great for obviously creating weight loss because you're burning fat for the fuel, but also it's a powerful, powerful energy. It's going to light up your brain in a good way. You're gonna feel more energized, you're gonna have mental clarity, you're gonna sleep better. All of these things are going to happen. It's a snowball effect, it's a domino effect. Once you start eating the right things, great and amazing things are going to happen in your life. So that was the 411 on the ketogenic diet and ketosis, and why this is such an effective diet, because it really is going back to the science and how our body is built. So we've got the basics. You know the CKL mantra, which is eat real food, heal your body, thrive, using the ketogenic diet principles. You know why the ketogenic diet works, because you're basically turning your body into a fat burning machine. And now it's time to get prepped. So the next couple days, we have a 7-day meal plan we're going to be using, but I want you guys to be set up for success. So we are going to take a day or two to give you time to get a shopping list together. Well, I gave you a shopping list. You're going to go and buy everything on the shopping list, and you're going to start meal prepping so we can start this challenge effectively and actually very prepared and ready to go. So stay tuned for your next email from me. Have a great day.